currency we'll be watching this week very closely is euro dollar. Now here we're looking at euro dollar on a daily chart. We have a pretty nice descending triangle there, which is a bearish pattern formation, and we can see that the market has just broken through that very strong support area. Now we may see this continue to head down south, maybe possibly going down to that 123 area. We have some pretty critical support there. Below that, if it drops even lower, we can go down a little bit to this previous support here, about at that let's see, right about at that 124 level, just about, maybe a little bit below it, 123 here. But we have some pretty good areas that the market may head for. And why is that? Well, that's just because of that quantitative easing that we're seeing here in the market. Now, the ECB does speak. They do get together on May 7th. They're going to be having a meeting. If they keep talking about that quantitative easing there, that's going to be a great indication that the market is going to continue to head south here. Now, also the fact that euro is kind of catching up to the dollar. We've seen a lot of dollar weakness just over the past few years, and now euros, their economy is really kind of catching up here. So we are seeing some of that euro weakening here, dollar strength. We've seen it all along here. Now, going down to a smaller time frame, that's just sort of the overall big picture. What could possibly happen down the road? Let's go down to a smaller time frame here, though. This is kind of interesting. Look at this. Again, we do have a nice bearish pattern formation. Again, if we just draw that trend line a little bit closer, really what we're doing by going into this smaller time frame is we're really just kind of honing in on this currency pair and really looking kind of short term what's happening. Now, again, we can see exactly where the market broke through that support, broke through that very strong support at 131. I'm sure a lot of you have taken those short positions below that 131, and we can see that the market has dropped a good 100 pips here. Now, notice what's happening. The market is starting to turn around just a little bit, and our stochastics is showing that we're very oversold, and we can see this upward turn here of our stochastics. Now, the reason I really want to watch this week is because of what could potentially happen. For any of you who missed out on the breakout of that 131, let's watch to see if this currency on a shorter time frame does that role reversal. What would be optimal to see this currency pair doing is to see this currency pair rising back up to that 131 level, back up to that previous support where it may just become future resistance. Hopefully it just kind of stalls out at that price area, that 131. What would be really nice, a good confirmation, is if our stochastics headed all the way up into that overbought area as the market was creating some resistance here at that 131. That would show that we definitely have that role reversal going on, previous support becoming future resistance right at that round number, and the market being overbought would be a good indication that the market may turn around. If it bounces off of that resistance area, maybe a good short opportunity, and then again back to that big picture, we'll just see what happens if the market does continue on down. Maybe it'll continue on down to hit that previous support. Just for fun, let's just go ahead and draw a set of fibs as well. Let's see where those land up. Let's see, okay, coming to that, possibly to that 618 here, really that 130 area that we're looking at. The market almost hit it, and we like this 618 just because look at all this previous resistance here that it landed on, just about right on that round number, plus all of this resistance back here. We have resistance here as well, so it may be coming back down to that price area. If you don't want to hold that trade open that long, we could get back in going short at that 131 if all of those clues and signs are telling us it is going to turn around and bounce off of it. May come down and hit this 618, and then it may just, if it does keep going, may just come down to test out that 125 area. So a great currency pair to be watching this week, and if there are any changes on this, we'll be sure to update you, and we'll post that this week.